All right, here we are in Machuca. We're at a shrine, temple, gonna get some spiritual power, make sure we got good juju on the trip. Going across the Indiana Jones Memorial Bridge. We're headed up to a monastery on top of this hill, going across one of the most beautiful rivers I've ever seen, crystal clear water. We're looking for some kind of spiritual blessing. We got to get right with the spirits before we do this fishing trip to make sure we give ourselves every chance that we got.
Time, the universal unit of measurement. The space between two events that tell us when something is beginning or ending, starting or finishing. Everything from the stars and the seasons to rings and rotations, constantly reminding us of our ominous Father, of that which controls our lives, the thing that surrounds us, time. It is too fast during moments of joy and too slow when we are in a hurry. The relativity of pace limits us. Absolutely. Only by escaping time can we truly discover new beginnings. It just depends on how far back we are willing to go.
All right, we're smashing through the jungle on our way to the debung. We're gonna meet up with the elephants. We're ready to rock and roll. I'm ready, Pepe's ready. It's just a matter of getting out on the river, getting some casts in the water, and hooking them up.
Matt is this insane guy who likes to eat a lot of food and fish a lot.
The golden fish versus the golden child.
If he's not fishing, he's eating.
Making some oatmeal.
And if he's not eating, he's fishing.
Here we go!
Matt's a little, not right, not wrong either.
Matt, what can I say? He's nice. How nice he is, I don't know.
He goes all over the world to fish. He's fished South America.
He's like a banana. It's okay.
He's fished places like Mongolia, Southeast Asia.
No, green on the outside and soft and squishy in the inside.
So that's Matt for you.
No, मेरा बोलने का मतलब तकब कि ये सब तो ऊपर में चढ़ जाएगा.
We just need to figure out what to do with the cars, what to do with the gear.
Load up the elephant and then
We should
go.
be good to go.
Hi Mala, how are you?
So one elephant here, white elephant.
We leave our old 4x4s here, we're gonna get the ultimate 4x4. Once we get that elephant out here,
You cannot get a 4x4 better than that.
goes anywhere, goes everywhere. Through anything, over anything. You just go a little bit slower.
Let the elephant stay with us, now we'll have more fun. Yeah, we're gonna have fun tonight.
She doesn't want that. She kicked it to the ground, you see it?
Exactly.
I'll give her a piece. Mala, you want another piece? Here.
Mala, smile and say cheese.
If you're gonna go ride an elephant, let me tell you right now, this is a secret tip that not everybody knows. You gotta wear pants, because if you don't wear pants, you're gonna get your legs scratched to hell, because an elephant, you don't think it, it's covered in hair, and the hairs are real stiff. And if you're on that thing without a pair of pants, you're gonna get all scratched up and rashed up from elephant hair. So that's a word to the wise when you're in India and you come to Arunachal Pradesh and you wanna go elephant riding, put yourself some pants on. We've just about piled everything on our trusty pachyderm Mala. We're about ready to roll out and head upriver. We got all our ducks in a row right now. Hopefully we've got bullets in the barrel. All right, we're here in India, in Meghalaya, on our way to go meet my buddy Aaron. Aaron's got one of the coolest outdoor shops that you're gonna see. He's got everything, camping, fishing gear. It's probably the supply point for the whole Northeast for any kind of outdoor products that people are gonna get. This is it. This is the beginning of the trip. Should be awesome. People running around on the road. Wouldn't be India without it. Some controlled chaos. Shillong's the capital of Meghalaya.
So we are in Shillong.
It's actually way less nuts than New Delhi or a lot of the other places you'll be here in India.
We're waiting on Matt to get here. We're going to be off to Arunachal in a few days' time.
As far as fishing destinations are concerned, it's pretty untouched.
So Arunachal is kind of like the last frontier.
And we're going to be going out basically into the Alaska of India.
Just getting there is an adventure on its own.
Into the real outback.
It's the state in northeast India where you still have huge chocolate mahseer, huge golden mahseer.
So the Mahseer are an awesome fish. It's on the red list of endangered species because a lot of the places that you have them, the water isn't the best quality that it used to be. So in order to be able to go where you can still get big ones in good numbers, you got to be able to go off the grid a little bit, and that's where we're going on this trip. So we're going to meet up with Aaron in his shop. We're going to get kind of a plan on what we're going to do on the trip. You never know what they're going to pick up or when they're going to bite. Look at our tackle, make sure that we're on the same page.
That's what you got to do to catch the big fish.
It can be super hard. You can only get one bite during the day.
We'll probably be in the river at the perfect time.
Or it can be spectacular and catch a bunch of fish.
That's what you hope for before any fishing trip.
You never know until you go. So let's get in there and check it out. Made it to the top. I'm gonna make a little offering to the gods. There we go. Hopefully now I purified myself. Everybody thinks Mahseer when they think India, which is still good, and hopefully we're still gonna get a chance to go after some big Mahseer. But it's also real interesting for me and the guys that I'm with to go after ground trouts, because this is their exotic fish that they don't really get a chance to fish for that much. All right, I'm gonna try downstream. Isn't it ironic that you come to one of the busiest, craziest, most hustle and bustly places in the world to find some solitude? Yeah, so I switched to a bigger fly to see if we could at least move some fish, get something to follow up. So if they're not eating, at least react to it, get something to swipe at it. See if these brown trout are anything like the brown trout we got back home. Give them something to really eat. We're in Machuca. Beautiful pine trees, alpine country. It's very cool. It's like instantly another planet. All we gotta do is just add fish. Takes a lot of guts to come all the way out here, travel a few thousand miles, and fish where barely anybody's ever fished before. There's no lodges out here. Nobody's been here before saying, you know, this is exactly the spot to go. We're breaking new ground in a lot of the places that we're going, and we don't know what we're gonna find. That's the thing about adventures, right? You could be Christopher Columbus and sail and discover America. You could go out and sink as soon as you get out of the harbor. Right now, I guess we're somewhere in between. We saw some fish on our hike after we crossed up on this ridge, looked down, big swirly pool, bunch of chocolate mahseer. They're a difficult spot to get to, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna climb up over these rocks and see if I can get a couple casts to them. Fish on! Woo! Fishing, to me, is like the essence of adventure and exploration. Out of all the things you could do, why go to all these places so far away just to catch a fish and to let it go? We're not just catching fish when we go to these places, we're catching an idea, you're catching a moment. When I'm talking to people about doing all this stuff, people say, oh man, I wish I had the time to do it. I just don't have the time. My wife won't let me do it, my kids won't let me do it, I've got dogs, I gotta sell my house, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. One of the things that you're doing when you go on one of these trips is you're forgetting about time. You're kind of escaping the things that you need to do in everyday time, and you've gotta be able to make time to be able to do the things that you're passionate about and interested in. Because if you don't escape the time that you're stuck in, it's gonna pass you up and you're gonna miss your opportunities when you could have done those things in your life. So keep that in mind. Make time to escape time. Oh, look what we've got here.
This is Mr. Ganu's phone.
I think that's the first lost iPad that you're ever going to see in the middle of
iPhone, in the middle of the jungle.
Yeah, in the middle of the jungle.
This is 6 or 7? 6.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even have one.
Let him suffer. Let him sit on the elephant and wonder where his phone is gone. We'll have fun with it. Tonight is going to be a nice night down the road.
Aaron!
Matt, good to see you.
Awesome
Welcome
to see
back
you,
to
dude,
Shillong.
man. Good to be here. So you excited about the trip?
Absolutely super excited about the trip.
So here's the spread. These are gonna go, oh, when you open them up like that. So I tied these up this time. Got your classic woolly buggers, flashy clousers. We've got some synthetic tailed sculpins. If they're getting double digits, that means they've got a super high protein diet and they're not just eating bugs, they're going after fish. So if we could catch both Mahseer and brown trout in the same water, that'd be incredible. We're gonna catch them, man. I've got a good feeling about it. When do we leave? Fish on! Woo! Oh, off! Off! Damn! Ah! So I climbed up on the cliff, saw all the fish swimming around, made a good back cast out to where they were, felt a little tick on the line, set the hook, chocolate Mahseer on. I was fighting him in for about 30 seconds, and he just shook it. Fuck! So I'm gonna give him 10 minutes or something, go back up there and see if they're swimming around up there again. And hopefully this time we get one all the way to the bank. decided to hike up to a monastery and kind of cast out the bad spirits, get some good karma.
Probably why we're not catching any fish. Matt didn't pray hard enough at the monasteries. So the fish are hiding.
I mean, that's how fishing is. We're expecting pretty big brown trout, and we've caught a few. I haven't caught any. I've got the black and white cat still, but nothing really big. And I've made a donation here at the Buddha. We've checked the place out. The caretaker has opened it up for us. For our next part of our journey, we're going to drive to the Dibung River and fish for Mahseer, a more traditional thing to fish for here in India. So hopefully the stars align for us in the second part of our trip.
Mechuka is beautiful, but if the fish aren't biting, I think we need to pack up, move on to another river now.
Tashi Dadak. Hello, hello.
Okay, time to hit the Dibung. Let's go.
At some point in the trips, it's about more than the fishing. I guess you need an original reason to go, but at the end of it, it's more about the whole journey than just catching some fish, you know?
नहीं होगा यार.
अरे ऐसे कैसे गिर गया यार? Fuck, बेंचोत मैंने अंदर खुसा के डाला था. अरे नहीं मिले.
They're trackers, man. They've been tracking everything from that time.
Yeah, you're not going to see it from the elephant, man. Plus, it could step on it. Walking back there. Yeah.
It will not fall.
Yeah, he's kind of lost his phone. It's iPhone, the Big Apple phone.
No, dude, it's not going to be stuck in there for sure. Bumpy elephant ride will knock your phone
the
loose.
eggs. You'll drop the eggs.
Wait, oh fuck, I thought a snake.
We'll come back. Yeah, I'll come
Yeah.
back with you, Abhi.
Fuck, I got.
You got thing in that.
है ना साले.
But we found it there, man. नीचे जमीन में मिला. चल जा.
We're walking along the trail behind the elephant, talking about whatever, and just something sparkles, catches my eye, and I look down, and it's an iPhone. I was like, oh, wait a second, how's this out here? And the only guy that I know who's taken an iPhone on a fishing trip is the guy on the elephant. So we picked it up and we gave it back, but we had a little fun with him first. We got the phone, let's go. Cholo, cholo.
Yeah, finally got my phone.
Yeah, you want it again?
No.
Dude, I cannot believe we cannot connect. Come on, baby. Damn it. I had one, maybe it was chasing it, maybe it was spooked, I don't know. Didn't come all this way not to catch anything. Come on, right there. My offering has, it's on a time delay on the spirit world. I think they're scared, that's what's going on. Don't be scared, guys. I'm gonna let you go. Open that big mouth. 3 more casts. Come on, baby. Show me what you got. That's it. What can I say? Definitely super disappointed. All those days of fishing in one bite, it completely sucks. No doubt about it.
Trip wasn't as fantastic as we all want every fishing trip to be.
That's real adventure. You don't know what you're gonna find when you go into places that our way out in the middle of nowhere.
Adventure is not just about, you're heading to catch big fish and you will catch big fish. It's all the little things along the way that actually add up to a really, really nice trip.
Now, whether we were 100% successful in what we originally wanted to achieve, we still had some success in meeting all up, coming all out here and having a really good time.
But I wouldn't say because we didn't catch any big fish that the whole trip was a disaster.
We are fishermen, so we're always hoping and we're always optimistic.
But all in all, really, really fun group to be out in the wild, to be out in the river with.
It's been a really awesome trip, and I look forward to doing it again.
Time, the universal unit of measurement. The space between two events that tell us when something is beginning or ending. But what if we were able to escape time? We would be infinitely within the moments of the middle. Everything would be a journey, never beginning and never ending. Without time, you are free to enjoy your life in total, not merely in segments. You are free to explore outside your timeline and from the river of restrictions. Without time, there are no limits. Don't let the currents of time sweep you downstream. Get to the shore and cast towards the moments that you enjoy the most. Search for your freedom in the serenity of the jungles and recover the energy discarded by the cities, because to escape time is not to waste it.